Hi guys. So today I'm gonna take Jackson for a walk. I realized I only ever like vlog when I'm taking him outside, and I think the main reason is because that's literally the only thing that we ever do as far as like fun stuff, like leaving the house. Like while we're at home, we just sit around and I watch shows. And so when we actually get to go outside, I figure I should vlog this because it doesn't happen very often. I don't really take Jackson on very many walks, and I'm very disappointed in myself because of that. Because when he was in the NICU, I told myself I would take him on walks all the time, but the main issue is that whenever we take the car seat out of, or the stroller out of the car, almost always we'll go somewhere like a couple days later and forget that we left it in the house, and we won't have it like in the mall or something, which is just brutal. So we got one of these. It's just one of those cheap like $15 umbrella strollers, but it's pretty cute. And I know that there are a few people who are like, you shouldn't put him in that until he's like 6 months old, but I don't really see the problem. Like, he has like incredible neck strength, and like he holds his head up like perfectly, and he likes going for walks, and so I don't really see a problem with doing it. But there's always people that are like, you're jumping to it too fast, don't do that yet. There's always people who have a hard time with what you're doing when you're a mom, I've realized, especially on the internet. And I've just kind of accepted that I like the way I raise my son, and I like a lot of the things that I do, even though people like totally criticize me for it. It doesn't happen very often, but it's like one of those things that like will really hit home if somebody insults you, like your parenting skills, because like that's a big thing to like accuse someone of. And so I've just kind of learned to accept that I do things the way I do it, and Jackson's perfect and great. So I'm gonna put him in this. I think it's cute. I mean, that's a penny on the ground. I think it's cute. I mean, it's obviously super small. Like, Kelly would have the hardest time pushing it. The main reason that I got it is because Jackson and I by ourselves are flying in, it'll be a week on Friday. And so, like, by myself with Jackson. And so I didn't want to have to carry him around on my hip, and I didn't want to have to carry like the car seat around because it's heavy and he's getting heavy. And so I wanted something like small, and the airline I'm flying on says not to bring super hefty ones, and they say sometimes they'll allow you to bring it on, but it just wasn't worth like me showing up and them saying, oh, that one's too heavy, because our stroller is hefty, and so I didn't want that to be an issue. And so this one, they'll be able to fit this on the plane no problem, and so I can just push him around the airport in it, and it'll be super easy. Is that you? Are you so handsome? Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Getting him all dressed up in Canada stuff, because it's Canada Day on Saturday, so I'm gonna dress him up in that too. On Saturday too. But this is awesome, dude, and it has these little red shorts. My mom sent them from Canada because I couldn't get anything in the States, because I don't know how many of you guys know this. I'm Canadian, Kelly's American, so this is our little half and half baby. So we're celebrating like the 4th of July. We have a 4th of July shirt from Old Navy for him, but we got some Canada stuff too, because he's just as much Canadian as he is American. And I'm like very passionately Canadian, and Kelly's very passionately American. So what do you think? You're handsome. Are you handsome? He's a bunny. He doesn't giggle yet, and I'm like really bummed about it, because like he smiles like crazy and he'll go but he doesn't like giggle yet, and it makes me so sad, because you would have just the cutest little laugh. I don't know, maybe that's stupid that I care, because it's probably like it's totally fine. Like, it's not like there's anything wrong with him because he's not giggling. Are you all dressed? Yeah, I do. You think it's funny when you make the same sounds he makes back to him? He's so cute. I already showed you these shoes because I think they're the cutest things. Are you a happy baby? Are you a happy little baby? Yes, you are. put his sandals on the wrong feet. Are you handsome? Oh yeah? Did you have so much fun on our little walk? Did you have so much fun? So yeah, we went on like a really short walk. It wasn't very long. But one thing that made me really happy is we were just like sitting on a bench outside and this guy came up to me that goes to our church and he's eating his hand. And he was like, wow, he's like really big. And I was like, oh yeah, thanks, you know. And he's like, no, he looks amazing. Like he looks really good. And it made me cry a little bit because I posted about this on Instagram the other day, but I'm watching him, I promise, like I can see him. Posted this on Instagram the other day, but I was really bummed when I couldn't breastfeed Jackson, and it really made me upset. And Jackson for a little while was really small. And I felt so discouraged that like I blamed myself because I couldn't breastfeed. I had like completely lost my supply, and I had tried everything. Like I had tried the brewer's yeast, I had tried the teas, I had tried everything, and nothing worked to build my supply back up. Like I completely lost it. And so hearing somebody say that he looked really big and healthy, and someone said that in the mall the other day, and it was just really good to hear because I've felt very discouraged about him growing lately because I want him to grow so big and to be so big, but I feel like he's not reaching his full potential as far as like weight and height because I'm not breastfeeding, which is totally ridiculous, and it's not my fault, and that probably has nothing to do with it. Like, and just hearing someone say that he looks super healthy and like really big and whatever made me really happy because I've just felt discouraged about it. So hi, baby. Oh, really? Thanks for watching, you guys. You guys are amazing and so supportive. And do you want to say bye to our friends? Say bye. Say bye, Jackson. Bye.